Don't be fooled by how cute this little girl looks, she is actually a spider demon whose sole purpose is to deceive men. After Chris discovered her, he ignored his girlfriend's objections and insisted on keeping her at home. But the little girl grows at an alarming rate, and in no time, she had already learned how to build a nest. If things continued like this, the bookstore would soon turn into a spider's lair, and Chris's obsession with the little girl only grew stronger. Ellie finally couldn't stand it anymore and forced Chris to go to an experienced elder. After hearing their story, the elder took out a map and told Chris that it would be best to return the little girl to where she truly belonged. Just as they were about to leave, the elder stopped Ellie and revealed a terrifying truth, that Chris had already been enchanted. If they wanted to save him, they would have to reseal the little girl as soon as possible. Following the route on the map, they arrived at a village. The place was desolate, with nothing alive in sight except for the plants. Based on the decay of the wood, Ellie deduced that no one had lived there for at least 100 years. In the next moment, the little girl immediately ran toward a house, and Chris followed her in, leaving Ellie behind with her vision blocked by spider webs. Holding the web in her hand, Ellie realized that the situation had become extremely dangerous. By now, Chris had completely lost his mind, wandering inside the house like a zombie. It wasn't until Chris reached the little girl that Ellie recalled the bookstore owner's warning: never let the webs ensnare you when returning the demon, or there would be no way to save Chris. Just as the little spider turned back, Chris showed a strange smile. Suddenly, the house shook violently, causing Ellie to take a hard blow to her abdomen. It was this scream that finally brought Chris back to his senses, and the dark circles under his eyes disappeared.